This is it. Ari's one of the more difficult people to be friends with. It's crazy. As a guy, I'm a Christian, and I would like to say that after you heard Satan speak. It's insane. He should be in jail, but he's filming it. He's filming it to show other people, so everybody sees it. So I don't associate. I think I'm. The hard part about being a Christian is you're supposed to hang out with the likes of that. You're not supposed to judge, and you're like, but you don't. Have you talked to him? Have you been around him? That's what I would like to ask Jesus. Have you seen it? Have you been paying attention to what he's doing, though? I think I've been somewhat prepared to be. I mean, I do. Like when I came up in New York, all my closest friends all Skankfest, or it's people that do the opposite. If you're not familiar with my comedy, yeah, I am doing just the exact opposite of what he's doing, and it's. But I've always worked. I always had a job. I didn't go to, I tried to go to college, or, it didn't work out. I never was going to have a real job. And so all the jobs I could go back to, like, none of them has changed. It's all just like lifting objects. I could show up tomorrow to every job I've had and just be like, are we still lifting with our legs? And look, when I was doing it a long time ago, people still were lifting with their backs. You might be young and think it's obvious legs, but I was right in the mix. Like, still a lot of back guys, and the younger was like, I think it's knees. So I worked. I worked for my buddy Hunter's Delivery Service. And it's not around anymore. He was a great guy, Jimmy Hunter. And so he was just a dude that would like get any job. He had trucks, and he would go deliver for Lowe's and Home Depot, or just be moving people. We just almost didn't really know what we were ever going to go do. So the people that go work that kind of job are, it's like people that are, I don't know, you're just fine with chaos a little bit. You're almost like a comic. You live like that. You don't know where your next check's going to come. You're just kind of waking up and seeing what's happening. So we delivered a refrigerator to this old lady. So she was probably in her 80s, very, very old. And so we go and bring the refrigerator in. When we would bring it in, we would always remove the refrigerator. When you move it, that's when you get to see, like, no one cleans behind the refrigerator. And everybody's like, oh, well, we just did it. Everybody acts like, I just cleaned it. I can't believe it got crazy. And you have a refrigerator for 50 years. Like, it's not. And so usually they would go back to it. So I remember we delivered this one. We're moving the refrigerator back out. And this woman, she has a dead cat. Yeah. Behind the refrigerator. And wasn't, like, didn't really react too much. She was like, oh. Like, and you could, it's like you could tell, like, she did not know where that cat went. And I saw relief. There was real relief of just, a question that was answered that looked like 10 to 15 years. She's wondered, where has that cat been? There it is. She's like, okay. Just seeing her go, okay, you know what? That makes sense now. And so we would always, while we went to get to the new one, they would usually clean it, but she was an older lady and did not clean it. And so we moved the new refrigerator back on the cat. And, that's one of those things, what are you going to do? You got to draw the line somewhere. We're not cat movers as well. You got to be like, all right, she's fine with it. So we then, we turn around. It was like a dead-end street. And then we go down and we turn around and we come back, and another car passes us down. And this was the exact same street. It happened. It seems like it's you're gonna see why. Like, 'cause we turn, we're driving. I hear sounds like firecrackers going off, and I'm like, I don't know what it is. I see a kid in the road. He takes off running. There's a drive-by shooting happening behind us. Not her house, but just another house. So they're just shooting up this house. So then we're like, I can't believe it's happening, and we're kind of like, it's not a wide road, and we're in a big box truck. So we kind of swerved, and then they shoot at our truck. And so they shoot two at our truck, and then we get out of the way, then they take off, and then they turn right, and whatever happened, nothing, nothing ever happened. They just went, like, what's going to, I don't know if you can call the police. Even if you're in the house, you'd be like, there was a drive-by. Who did it? Who knows? Who knows? That's the point of the whole idea of that type of shooting. That type of shooting works out because he was in the car, and I didn't even think, like, let's get a look, So we looked. So I had a bullet actually went about this far above my head. They went all the way through the truck, went out, and it was an insane experience, insane day. And the guy who was with me, he's like, "Are you shot?" And I feel like we're in the the movies where because you see people get shot in the movies, and they're like, I think I'm fine. Then they're like, their shirt's red. And you're like, maybe they don't feel it, dude. Like, so I thought that, like, guys walk around for a couple weeks, and they're like, dude, I am shot. I just found out. It seems like it's not that big of a deal until you notice it. Then it's like one of the worst things that could happen to you. So everybody was fine. Now, the reason he was asking me that, the guy that was driving the truck, his name's Jamie. Jamie has been shot in the face before. Yeah. So and the first day I worked with him, my buddy Jimmy, he goes, Jamie's been shot in the face. Don't bring it up. That's what he told me. And I'm 19. And I got in the truck, and I mean, within 30 seconds, I was just like, you ever been shot in the face before? And I just brought it. I just try to say it like this is just a normal, these are the questions I ask, That's crazy that you have. So Jamie, he didn't have a license. There's all this stuff, like that you're with people that, I was growing up, you have some idea of the law, and you have IDs and and then he's just like, oh, I'll go to jail if a cop even hears I'm out driving around. But so we delivered to one house. It was this old house. I have a ghost story. This is all kind of crazy, but I have my one ghost story. So we're delivering to this house. It was in Nashville, and this time we're delivering mattresses. We've moved on from appliances. We're in the mattress game now. So I would stand on the back of the truck, and Jamie would go knock on the door to see if the person was home. So Jamie's knocking on the door, and no one's coming to the door. Where I'm standing, I can see inside the house. And I'm like watching the guy walk around, like kind of the silhouette of a guy. And he's just going back and forth. And so I'm like, dude, he's right there. And Jamie's like, he's ringing the doorbell, knocking the door. He's not coming. I was like, dude, I'm staring at, like, this dude is just walking around like it's crazy. So we keep banging, nothing. So we're like, all right, whatever. We go to leave. Jamie, before he could get a little bit from the door, a guy runs downstairs. He's got a towel on, no shirt, soaking wet. And he said, I'm sorry, I was upstairs in the shower. I didn't hear you. And it's already like kind of you're like, all right, well, I was watching you walk around. So, whatever. So, you just go with it. You don't even you just go, okay, this guy's out of his mind. Here's your mattress. But he tells us the house was on Unsolved Mysteries. And he said there's a pretty active ghost that lives in that house. So I think it was a ghost. That's like pretty fun. I told Jamie was like, no, I don't think it is. He does not believe in ghosts. And he goes, I don't think it is. And I go, I think it was. I think, because here's what only things it could be. It's either a ghost or that guy walks around where you can see him. and he's got a towel on, waiting for this, waiting for you to knock on the door. Let you knock to the point of frustration. And then as you leave, he pours water on his head and then just lies to your face. And to be honest, I don't even know which one I would want it to be. I like both of those things. I would love to see a ghost, and I'd love to meet a guy that would go through all that. So that's my story. Thank you guys very much.